Hello, hello, and welcome to another Albion EU video. This time we're trying to climb the ranks. Our goal before was it 79 days, is to get to the crystal rank, which I didn't get to it last time I played on the NA server. I think I got like to silver 4 right before gold, and I just kept trying and trying, but doing it solo is like, it's really hard, especially when you end up with teams on the other side that know what they're doing, and they've got like combos, and they just like stun your team, and then just big damage, and everyone's dead. Yeah. You'll find a lot of those, especially if you guys are trying out arenas. You'll know what I mean once you get to higher ranks. You got those teams or those duos that have like a really big combo together. But for now, we're just trying to grind solo. And what we're using Spirit Hunter. I have a nice little build going where obviously we got the good old. I got the good old Hunter Hood to reflect damage because like I said, a lot of teams do like have like a big burst thingy where they'll just try to do massive damage on top of you, like especially with all these crystal arcane weapons that are going around. Just like the massive AoE damage that they do. Having a Hunter Hood to just reflect all that damage back at them is really good. Especially, it's also good against all these fire staffs that you'll see. Like, they put artillery on you, boom, reflect it back in their face. I'm not going to be too happy about that. Next up, we have the Hellion Jacket. And that's just, obviously it's sustainability. We're going to be in the front lines, sometimes in the enemy's back lines, and sometimes we need to be able to stay alive. So we have a Hellion Jacket just for that. And then I got Scholar Shoes. Like the boots, there's so many options for boots that you could pick, but I think the Scholar Boots is like what I'm going to be using for now. Unless I swap to like energy potions, but I don't know about that. So for now, just because I have like some energy issues and longer fights, I'm using the Scholar Boots for the energy run, so I can get some of my energy back. But like I said, if I get some energy potions, then maybe I'll swap that out. And it says another thing, I don't do it as much as I should, but now that food prices are going down, like you definitely buy some lower tier foods just to increase your damage, or get like some res pots. The enemy's about to go ham, get a res pot going with your Hellion Jacket. That'll keep you alive like pretty well. And as for my abilities on the spear, I don't have the harpoon or like the spear that comes out of the ground thing. I don't know what it's called. So I'm just using Force of Spears, and it's been doing pretty good. It's good damage. Like in one of these games, I had a guy who had the bear shapeshifter, the primal staff, and what he did is he would pull everyone in and stun them, and then I would toss my E, which reduces their resistances, and then I would do a little Force of Spears on top of that, and it's just like everyone just gets melted and deleted. So I think Force of Spears is pretty strong, especially when you get someone who has CC on your team, and you could just pair that together, or you just use your E and then Force of Spears on somebody, and it's just a lot of damage in their face. I was using the Keeper Cape, but I don't know. Or I was using the Avalonian Cape actually, and I don't know, I didn't feel like it was very worth it on the spear because your range is so far. Like, you have a pretty decent range, and it's very hard to get a bunch of people right next to you with the Avalonian Cape and proc it at the right time, so I think Keeper is a way better option here. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it for my build right now. Obviously, this is always like a bunch of things I can switch out. Like I could always get some get like a Knight's boost so it can shield somebody who really needs help and all that stuff. Or you get that jacket that has gives everybody around you the reflect, which would be insane counter against all these like massive AOE builds. But for now, we're just going to stick to my build for now, and then we're just going to try and hope that we get some good teammates, a decent healer, and then we, get some, just hit hard, basically. I'm always trying to, like, get top DPS. It doesn't always happen, especially not with Spear, like, when you have other stuff out there that does way more damage, and there's, like, a bigger AoEs and all that, but I'm actually never, like, on the bottom of the damage list with the Spear, so I'm pretty happy about that. And obviously, there's always a bunch of things that vary. Like, if you're going out there to capture points and that, then you're not going to be doing as much damage to everybody else, but yeah, whatever. That's just, that's the small details. And that's also something with this build, is that I can 1v1, but if you're going against, like, a werewolf or something, or, I don't know, there's some builds out that you might want to, like, watch out for 1v1ing, especially since it's not really a 1v1 build. This is more like a shred. Like you get someone with like a Witchwork staff that just groups everyone together, or a mace, Was it the Camland Mace that just groups everybody, and then you throw your E in there, and then like I said, the Force of Spears, then you're doing a decent amount of damage. But like against single targets, it's not the best. But I have been able to win 1v1s against some players, so it's doable. But it's definitely not the best for going like solo capturing or trying to like defend off like people trying to back cap and all that. But that's enough yapping on. I am going to just let the videos play. I have to mute some of these because like I was listening to stuff like I usually do, and some of them I tried to be more, pay more attention to the background music. That way you guys can listen to the full like in-game audio, the fight going on. But that's gonna be it for me for now. Just enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, hopefully.
Living in a crowded dream, searching for the quiet that you need to breathe. Gave up on your sanity to hide behind your shadow.